हेलो इंजीनियर्स, वेलकम बैक टू सिविल निर्माण। मुझे काफ़ी सारे डीएम्स आते हैं, सर मार्केट में कौन सा सॉफ्टवेयर ट्रेंडिंग चल रहा है, मुझे स्टैट सीखना चाहिए या ई टैब्स, कनेक्शन के लिए कौन सा सॉफ्टवेयर इंपॉर्टेंट है, आइडिया स्टैटिका या फिर रैम। मैंने मास्टर्स कंप्लीट किया है स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग में, क्या मुझे रेविट सीखना चाहिए या फिर मुझे टेक्ला आना चाहिए। अरे भाई, तुमने स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग किया है तो ड्राफ्टिंग का सॉफ्टवेयर सीख के क्या करोगे। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल क्लियर योर बेसिक्स अबाउट द सॉफ्टवेयर। इनमें से ज़्यादातर लोगों को ड्राफ्टिंग और एनालिसिस के सॉफ्टवेयर का डिफरेंस ही नहीं पता। सब लोग सॉफ्टवेयर के पीछे पड़े हैं, लेकिन आपको फंडामेंटल्स कौन से सीखने चाहिए उसके बारे में कोई नहीं पूछता। आपके कौन से फंडामेंटल्स स्ट्रॉन्ग्स होने चाहिए, आपने जो ग्रेजुएशन में सीखा है वो थियोरेटिकल नॉलेज को साइड के साथ विद सॉफ्टवेयर कैसे कंपैटिबल बनाना है उसके बारे में भी कोई बात नहीं करता। सो हमारा ये इनिशिएटिव रहा है कि हम आपको सिखाते हैं सॉफ्टवेयर्स विद कॉन्सेप्चुअल नॉलेज, और इसीलिए हमारा स्लोगन है डोंट जस्ट लर्न सॉफ्टवेयर, लर्न कॉन्सेप्ट्स। और इसी कॉन्सेप्ट्स को क्लियर करने के लिए हम ये इनिशिएटिव स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पे हम आपको बताएंगे कि आपके कौन से फंडामेंटल स्ट्रॉन्ग्स होने चाहिए और इसके लिए आपको क्या क्या प्रिपरेशंस करनी है। सो लेट्स जस्ट स्टार्ट। नाउ लेट मी टेल यू, एज अ बिगिनर in the career of structural engineering, I have also faced a lot of difficulties. So we should start learning by making our two pillars strong. और वो दो pillars कौन से हैं? The first thing, start understanding the structural behavior. और दूसरा, start observing structures around you. Now let me tell you, first तो आप clear कर सकते हैं by learning the methods of basics of analysis, right? That you already know. बट आज हम बात करेंगे सेकेंड पॉइंट पे, स्टार्ट ऑब्जर्विंग स्ट्रक्चर्स अराउंड यू। नाउ लेट मी टेल यू, कोई भी स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग प्रोजेक्ट जो साइट पे एग्जीक्यूट होता है उसमें ओनली 40% ही आपका एनालिसिस और डिजाइन है। रेस्ट ऑफ द 60% इज हाउ यू एग्जीक्यूट दो स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑन साइट। और इसमें काफी सारे पैरामीटर्स डिपेंड करते हैं, आपके साइट की कंडीशन, कंस्ट्रक्शन फिजिबिलिटी, सिस्मिक पैरामीटर्स, कौन सी कैटेगरी का स्ट्रक्चर है और उसकी फंक्शनैलिटी क्या है। लेट मी टेल यू अ डिफरेंस। सी, आप एक रेसिडेंशियल बिल्डिंग बना रहे हो और लेट्स से यू आर क्रिएटिंग G+10 रेसिडेंशियल बिल्डिंग वर्सेस G+10 पार्किंग फैसिलिटी। दोनों की फंक्शनैलिटी में कितना डिफरेंस है, राइट? और बेस्ड ऑन दैट फंक्शनैलिटी their design differs. So आपको ये समझने की ज़रूरत है। If it's steel structure, उसकी construction feasibility क्या है उसके बारे में भी आपको नॉलेज होना चाहिए। So site engineering is also one of the most important knowledge that you should know as a structural engineer. और वो आपको कहाँ से आएगा? Just by visiting the sites, right? अगर आप beginner हैं, start observing structures around you. Now इसी बात को समझाने के लिए मैंने एक छोटा सा example लिया है just from the general structures, and that is the railway station, the Indian railway station. आप लोग काफ़ी बार रेलवे स्टेशन पर गए हैं, करेक्ट? बट एज अ स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर क्या आपने वो स्ट्रक्चर गौर से ऑब्जर्व किया है, हाउ इट वॉज डिजाइन? सो जस्ट टू गिव यू एन आइडिया कि जस्ट बाय ऑब्जर्विंग अ स्ट्रक्चर यू कैन लर्न लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, वी विल एलॉबरेट दिस railway station structure. So let's get started. Have you ever looked closely at the structures around you? As a structural engineer, every place offers a lesson in design and construction. See, every day I commute to work by train, passing through these fascinating railway stations, and it's got me thinking, why not explore these structures from the structural engineering perspective? So let's explore the intricate details of the Indian railway station structures. If I miss anything, you can tell me in the comment box what I have missed. Share your views as well. So let's begin. Let's understand this structure. So I have taken this sample footage from one of the platforms. So let's explore this structure. So let's start with the roof part. As you can observe, the roof is supported by a truss system, which is evident from the steel members forming a triangular framework. So this highlights the use of trusses for long span structures, providing strength while using less material. So this is my first observation. Now let's understand the column beam system. See, the vertical supports, that is your columns, are in the form of two channels connected with the plates, right? And the horizontal beams are integral to distribute the roof load. Now see, understanding how load transfers from the roof to the columns and then to the ground is fundamental. See, the roof structure is designed to distribute the loads such as weight of the roof itself, and wind load, right? So it is basically designed for the dead load plus wind load itself, right? See, as it is a lightweight structure, this will majorly govern with the wind. The truss designs helps in managing these loads by transferring them to the supports evenly. And the extended roof over the platform provides shelter for passengers. See, this demonstrates the importance of designing structures that consider user comfort and protection from the element. Now, so the first thing you need to understand is identify the category of the loading. Now let me give you another example of such structure. Roof solar panel. See, this is one of the structure which is falling under the same category, which is also designed for the dead load plus wind load. As roof panel structures are also a freestanding structure, right? It can be mounted on your roof, or in case of the solar panel farms, you will observe on the ground with the piles, okay? Because see, that particular structure is a lightweight structure and that will majorly govern with the uplift force. So this is another example. Next important point which I observe is the utility integration. See, the integration of utilities such as lightings and fan is visible. See, this demonstrates the necessity of coordinating the structural design with the other systems to ensure the functionality and comfort. Next important point, aesthetic and functional balance. See, while the primary function is practical, the structure is also incorporates the aesthetic elements such as the clean lines of trusses and organized layout. Balancing the functionality with aesthetics is a valuable skill. Next most important point is the components and connections. See, notice the key components like base plate, columns, beams and rafters. See, take the rafter for example. It is crafted using the angle members and sag rods. Next most important thing that you can observe is the type of connections. See, many connections are welded where few are bolted connections. See, connections are crucial. Each method influences the strength and durability of these structures. Next most important point is the column choices. Now you can compare whether it will be better to go with the batten column or lacing column. Why they have choose the batten columns over the lacing? You can tell me in the comment box. I have just given you the hint. Later on, I'll provide you the answer in the comment box. Next, considerations in design. See, the orientation of column isn't random. See, it's the calculated to optimize the load distribution and stability, especially in the areas with the cantilever sections. See, each placement accounts for the load distribution and support. So in areas like cantilevers, a higher KL by R ratio is essential for the stability. Then you can check out the foundation details as well. Now here on the platform, you can observe that all the bottom part is covered with the tiles for the sitting arrangement purpose. But you can tell me in the comment box how this foundation was designed, whether it is designed. So the foundation is the backbone. Notice the base plate secured with the bolt, which is crucial for the stability and load transfer. Then beam design and construction. See, beams are engineered for specific demands. You can observe that the increased depth near column signifies where the moment or bending force is highest. Next important point, prefabrication versus on-site. Now by just looking at the structure, can you tell me how much of this structure was crafted off-site? C. Prefabrication aids its installation and ensure precision. Next important point is understanding the load part. C. The load part, which is the invisible force guide. Understanding this flow is very vital in ensuring a structure's integrity. So next time when you are at a railway station or any structure, take a moment to observe. You will be amazed at the stories these structures tell and the lessons they offer. And as a structural engineer, learning is everywhere. You just need to open your eyes. Now, if you want to participate in this particular, what you can do is observe structures around you. Take photos and videos. Share your observation with Civil Nirman and we will share your observations on our social media. Remember, don't just learn software, learn concepts. Thank you.